it upsets me greatly that Melty never runs Symmetra anymore. For those who don't know, Melty was the inventor of Symmetra. I feel they designed the hero. It was bought on Symmetra on Kings Row defense. It was amazing. It was like the first team to really bring it into vogue. They got a lot of value out of it. Lately, though, European teams do not run Symmetra. Not exactly certain why. It just seems to be the one difference in the meta. However, on the defense, it is going to be Selfless first. It's going to be Burrix on Mercy. Michael 3D will play the Zarya. Robwitz on the Pharah. Juvenile is on the Reinhardt. Iman is going to play Reaper. And Doc is going to be on the Lucio.
All right, take a look here at the offense that is completely trolling right now, because I'll tell you this much, Flippy probably not going to be in the offensive Torbjorn, despite how much people want to appreciate the idea of Aardvark. It's going to be Moon L on the Reinhardt, Nico on the Reaper, Tech 36, the new Pharah player here for Melty, Bod on the Winston. D-Gun might... No, D-Gun is going to be on Mercy. He's on Hanzo. Maybe he'll go for a shot early on, but Flippy's on the Zarya. D-Gun not going to send Hanzo. Just thinking about dreams of what could be.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to see the offensive Hanzo. Are they going to hold up front here? No, Juvenile's just trying to get some poke in. I never know anymore. I used to, like, I didn't think Envy was going to do what they did on defense, holding very first point, but they did. So I never know. I'm very confused of where teams are going to hold, but it looks like they're going to hold a more standard position. I'm not going to really see a fight until the arch gets breached here.
Yep, so defense setting up, not doing anything too crazy right now. Gonna be holding behind the Reinhardt. Offense right now just moving in, looking for their opportunity. And Tech 36 will see if he can live up to his billing as a new Pharah player here. It used to be D-Gun, of course, is on D-Gun now in the Mercy role. Tech moves in over the top, looking for the Rockets. As Nico gets first pick of the game here on the Juvenile, so not a bad look from Melty. They take out the shield tank, which is one of the most important things to kill when going in on this map, and Nico goes in, Tech able to take out Iman. 64 now in favor of Melty, and Melty very close to getting everything they need. They just need to go a little bit further in. Down goes Burrix, and Melty should have this. And Justice, though, coming in from Rob Wiz a little bit late in the fight, takes out Bod. Gonna force out the res from D-Gun, and Melty continues on.
Yeah, I mean, forced out maybe, but they should have tempo resed anyway to just get advantage in this fights, and they did. It waited actually smartly, D-Gun did, before another couple to die. They got very aggressive on it. They're going to be able to take this first fight really easily. Iman's coming in, so is Doc. I think it's good money after bat here, but Burrix going all in with the res.
The thing is, Nico, he does use that blossom towards the end to clean everything out. That's going to be a quad kill for Nico, just left click after left click on a rampage. They sort of just ran into him, too. It was just feeding Nico in a sense.
Yeah, that was very optimistic, thinking they were going to hold that fight with a resurrection. I think is the nicest way to say it. Nico's hiding in this corner here. We've seen Reaper's hide here before and never gets seen. He does get spotted out immediately. Nico's out.
Tech right now laying in the Rockets. We'll have to back up here. But it's been good showing here from Melty thus far, and Tech's gonna look to come in over the top with the barrage. Does have to be aware of the other Pharah. Lands one rocket, looking for another. And that's sort of the trend in Pharah v Pharah battles. If one Pharah is down, the other Pharah is just gonna blow barrage on whatever because they're not really afraid of anything else. Pharah v Pharah, pretty big in the meta. Probably so does find a way of picking out Bod. Soundbearer comes out. Here comes the barrage over the top. The wombo combo is real. Tech 36 with the quad kill, set up by Flippy. And Iman just, I mean, he takes him out towards the end, but Melty right now just really getting everything they need, and Iman does almost have a death blossom, but he has no health to go with it.
A pretty successful push there, as no one's alive. They are going to come out. I always underestimate how slow the card moves, so Juvenile's going to come out and try to dispute this point. Nico's the only one Gravitons able to wraith away.
What was that Graviton death blossom? I don't understand. Not like this.
Yeah,
the barrage though makes a lot more sense. Rob was able to take out 3, even as Zarya and Iman kind of throwing away their ults. I'm kind of amazed they won that fight, given the ult waste there. That was...
It was a zoning Graviton and a zoning Death Blossom. It was to intimidate the opponent, not to kill them. You're clearly not up on the
in particular is just like, what did you think you saw there, Iman? Yeah, I don't understand.
They were terrible. Let's move on from that. Flippy is going to be on a Widowmaker now. See what he can get done here.
All right, well, Soundbearer does come out here from the side of the offense. They're trying to take this out right here, right now. Pod just going to punch Rob Wiz right in the face. 4 kills here from Melty. That is going to be it. The last phase will be started. They're still making really good time here. The res comes in towards the end, but anytime it comes in that late, you just never have the positioning, and you're going to be missing people from the res. Just not worth. All they've done is feed ult.
Yeah, it's been rough. They are going to get this point now, and they're going to grab it over 5 minutes to finish out the map, making a pretty good time so far. We're at like a 4-minute Dorado so far. It'll take at least a minute to get the final point. 5-minute Dorado is super fast.
Tex 36 just continuing as we've been doing all game, moving forward, laying in the poke. The defense going the side, they go up there on the left flank, holding up there, taking the high ground to their advantage. And again, key thing to watch here is that once Rob Wiz goes down, if he goes down, it takes out Flippy, so probably not going down in a while. Tex is going to lay in with the barrage. The offense now, though, or defense with the Winston being much more aggressive, they leap right into the offense. They're going to push him all the way back. They know that Flippy's down, and Flippy, no longer Widowmaker, going to go for McCree instead, so McCree making his grand.
Again, choosing that hit scan, they're just going to kind of poke through to the cart here. Defense is in a decent position. This is exactly where you want to hold on Dorado. It's going to be interesting to see if they just let them go down or they try to initiate the fight. It's kind of who blinks first in this situation.
I think Iman's going to go down. Let's be down. He's going to go to the back line. Death Blossom on the way. Gets interrupted by the flashbang, though. Does not get what he wants. Meanwhile, here comes Nico. Death Blossom of his own. Also not getting anything. It is a bad day to be spitting death. Oh my goodness. Earthshower does come down from Juvenile. Knocks down 2. Sets up Rob Wiz for the double kill at the very least. And Nico now without Death Blossom just going to get hunted down. Down goes D-Gun and Rob Wiz and Iman coming in big for the side of Selfless there. But that Death Blossom. And Reapers have not been having the best run of it.
I think as the game has gone on, you saw the alts that are like Barrage and Death Blossom that were like overpowered and were amazing. They're like, oh yeah, these are really easy to stop and really hard to pull off. Flashbang, of course, the bane of both of those.
Well, here comes Iman right now with the Death Blossom. Does take out D-Gun in the beginning, so that at the very least is pretty darn good value. Flippy off the Sound Bearer, looking for more on this McCree. 2 kills from Melty, make it 3. They're cleaning up the last few remaining people. Look at Burks. Are you going to be hero? The 5-man res! Everyone, get back up, get back in here. Michael 3D immediately dispatching Flippy off of the res. Has the whole hog. Will get taken down, but we're doing all sorts of damage. Nico going to try and do something here with... No.
They got
like that. He just got... Lucio just scumbagged his teammate. Dak, why do you do this? Dak got his own Reaper completely killed there.
Well, he dies
Stop
as well.
booping Reapers into teammates.
Please, from
don't do it. Stop betraying. Here to John Dar send Diablo 3 to kill. Never gonna forget. Well, offense right now trying to clean this up. Tech coming in here with the Barrage. It's gonna be 2 kills here from the offense. Rob was though turning it back. Barrage of his own takes down D-Gun. Tech. Might be too little too late though. The offense still with a very dominant presence here. Muno can drop the Earth Shatter at any moment. Might just do that. Doesn't even need to do it as Nico gets the final few kills. 2:10 left remaining after the capture.
So it could have been a lot quicker, but it's still a decent time. Right around the middle of the road there. 6:49 is the time. Diablo 3. I just had flashbacks. I played Witch Doctor in Diablo 3, and you know that like the one ability that summoned what is it, Goliathus, or you know it's what Nazebo has in Heroes of the Storm as well. But summoned like a giant dude. I always called him
the Gargantuan.
Yeah, a Gargantuan. That's it. Yeah, I nicknamed mine Hodor, and then I totally roleplayed Game of Thrones. That's how I played Diablo 3.
Hold the door.
Yeah. Got my Hodor in the fight. We're good to go.
All right, well, teams are really swapping sides. Not the worst defense coming out from Selfless towards the end. It definitely started out really rough with the beginning, but they got a lot of team wipes that they needed on second and on last, so this is a beatable time. They would probably prefer to have a little bit over 7 minutes, but 6:50, you can work with this. And that said, though, looking at the defense they have to go through from the side of Melty, it's going to be D-Gun on the Mercy, Flippy on Zarya, Bot on the Lucio, Tech 36 on the Pharah, Nico going to be on Reaper, and Moon L, the final piece here on the Reinhardt.
Yeah, looks like offensively they're not going to do anything really out of the box. Pretty standard, really, coming out from the side of Selfless. It is Doc on that Lucio. Juvenile will play the Reinhardt. Burks on Mercy. I don't think I've ever seen Burks play anything but Mercy. Well, at least not in a competitive setting anyway. Even when I pub with him, he plays Mercy, tries to keep me alive. Does not do well, but that's mostly my fault. Michael 3D on the Zarya. Robwitz on the Pharah, and Iman will be playing the Reaper. No aggressive first holds. Boo.
Not gonna happen. All right, so defense deciding to play it more by the book here, not wasting too much in the way of time. I can respect that. No reason to be too crazy here. Timer is on the way. They have about 6.5 minutes left here. So this is a case where the offense usually do take a lot of time to poke. They should try and speed that process up a little bit here. It'd be very much in their favor if they got through this first point immediately, because teams, it hasn't happened as much recently, but teams have historically gotten gummed up here a lot in the courtyard. Rob was right now going right in to start things off, gets one rocket, gets a second rocket, Tech 36, you are out of here! As Rob was laying in the rockets over the top.
Oh, totally.
Iman going to fall through, 2 kills in, and Selfless getting everything they need right now. Looking for Deegan. Deegan does not have res yet. Now he's under pressure. He's in the back line. Rob was trying to finish him off. The Zarya shield going to save him, but he gets taken out. The rocket from downtown. What a play by Rob Wiz. And Selfless turning on the heat.
Yeah, I mean, when the only counter to you on the other team is the opposing Pharah, and you hit a couple middies on them and take them out, you just feel great. And Rob was just throwing forward with this super aggression, absolutely blazing time on that courtyard. 5.5 minutes left to finish the map. Just super aggro here. Michael 3D throwing down the mortar fire as the Zarya getting a lot of damage done, actually.
Well, Reinhardt did get knocked off the high ground. Here comes the barrage. Gets 1 kill. Is immediately answered by a rocket from Tech right to the face. Both teams down 2 players. Rez gonna come in from Deegan. Rez comes in for Burks. We are reset here. Everyone is back in this fight. Earthshatter comes down though from the offense. Gets absolutely nothing done as Rob was once again hunting Tech 36. Well, tried to bring the hammer down. I think he died before he hit the ground.
Yeah,
you have to be firmly planted on the floor to bring the hammer down, so
but you didn't,
probably lucky for Muno too. I think it would be wasted.
Makes sense.
So though, this is a blisteringly fast time coming out from Selfless there, pushing Melty back. And time-wise, to actually look at, they still have on the timer about a little under 5 minutes, 4:45 left remaining. As they get to this next point, and this is completely doable for them as they continue to pile on.
I mean, I think Melty going all the way as far back as they are is the right choice. It's just sad that it got to that point for them, because generally you see teams just kind of feed out there on second if they get rolled over that hard on the first couple fights, and they absolutely did get rolled over that hard. There are going to be ultimates up. Melty needs something to stabilize. They need like an entry kill to be great here. Here comes the Graviton.
Graviton does come up, and the offense here, I think they're just going to hold this. They're going to let the... Oh, no, they're not. They're going to res out of this. Earthshatter comes in right after, though, so Tech 36, after getting the triple kill barrage, going to move in for even more. The Graviton comes out from the offense, and I don't know. I feel like they should have just eaten that.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I actually really agree with you there that they should not have used any of their own ults. All you really wanted to do there was bait out the ults from the other team. If you get a kill here and there, great, but then you can go into it with your whole arsenal up and ready. So yeah, I think that they should have held their ults there, just bait out the ults from the other team. They had to use a ton of their resources, and now they're going to be going into the fight without some things that I think they would like to be going into their next offense with.
I mean, the main thing they're missing is Graviton. Yeah. Michael 3D should have held the Graviton, and then they would be looking a lot better here. Rez, of course, they'll get up mid-fight. The problem is that, okay, they've already used Graviton and Barrage, you're already caught in it. The odds of turning that fight pretty slim. Just eat the death. Come back after.
Totally agree.
Well, offense is going to be coming in. Iman and Rob Wiz loaded for Bear, going to be looking for what they could do. Nico going to be looking to drop in with a Death Blossom of his own to stop this. And Soundbearer are going to be coming out from both teams here in just a moment. So everyone's going to be pressing through this fight. Let's have him like. Well, here comes Soundbearer out here from the offense there, making their move. Iman takes up Munel. Down goes Nico. Deegan's still healthy in the back, so offense will be rezzing here in a moment. There comes the res. And Deegan does not die for it, so he's going to live right after that. Burks goes down. There's nothing else from the offense, and that is the fight right there. Yep. Nico won the fight.
Absolutely. You can't die there as Mercy. Yeah, they had to use Res and Sounder, but didn't Deegan just use Res? Why is he at 71% already?
Mercy ult charges ridiculously fast. Even with the 30% nerf that's coming in the next fight, it kind of was like...
Literally just used it. 80%.
Is 30% going to be enough?
No, probably not.
I feel like you're still going to have it. And then she's going to be basically much harder to kill than she does with Liz. Nico, though, goes to the room, goes for Death Blossom, immediately thrown into the dumpster by Iman, though. Iman having none of it. Gets the double kill, moving it forward. Deegan going to have to res here in just a moment. Deegan moves right in, and he gets the res off, but it is at the cost of his own life. Rob was piling on. 2 people are dead right after res, and Flippy gets destroyed by that midair. And looking at the time here, Selfless about to do it there, about to send Melty back to EU. 2 minutes remaining here. They almost have this, Hex.
They should have it. The Graviton locks down the door. Michael 3D using his Graviton for much better usage there. Locks out the map, is able to secure his team this best of one win. They're going forward. Selfless continues to beat teams. I mean, Selfless versus one shot? Yeah. No? Selfless. Yeah, Selfless versus one shot.
Yeah, Selfless versus one shot. This is going to be the lower bracket final, and then we go to the grand final where the winner of that goes up against Misfits.
Or Nubris. different regions.
Misfits. Yeah, I meant to say Nubris.
You know, it's kind of funny because they do remind me of each other in a way.
Yeah, I don't know why I said Misfits. It's just like, the tournaments are blurring together.
Because all you do is cast Overwatch, and sometimes your brain breaks.
I'm going to be honest, the messed up thing about it is that I have not been sleeping as well recently, and a lot of this that on stream, I'm stressing out over casts that do not exist.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. Like, I go to sleep, and I just dream about casting Overwatch. So I'm casting Overwatch during the day.
I know.
Then we finally wrap up, and then I go to sleep, and in my head, I am casting Overwatch.
No, like legit, I talked to our admin friend the other day too. I'm like, it'd be great if I could have a night where I don't dream about Overwatch because it's been constant. Like, I just want a day where I could purge out of all of my brain. But yeah, I cast all day, every day, all weekend, every weekend. And then when I go to sleep, I'm still like, I'm thinking about like, who's going to beat Envious? And I dream about it. It's just crazy.
Actually, the thing that gets me is that we've been on such a crazy casting schedule where we're casting every day is that I sort of go to sleep and when I was like, okay, I'm not forgetting any events that are coming up because you don't want a no-show event. That'd be terrible.
My God, I know. Yeah, the schedules are been pretty full and brutal, and it's been fun though. I mean, I would not be wanting to do anything else, but it'd be great if I could just dream about like normal robot dreams, like Electric Sheep.
And actually, I mean, I'll be honest, that actually wakes me up early too. Or just like, I was like, okay, I need to wake up for, I could have kept sleeping.
Yeah.
No, because usually, historically for me, I sleep for like 8 to 9 hours, like really long sleeps. I've been, the last week or so, it's been like 5 to 6 hours. It's actually just, it's been getting to me. I need my sleep, man.
It does start piling on. I mean, luckily you don't have to cast tomorrow. Oh wait, no, you're doing ESL qualifiers.
ESL qualifiers tomorrow, let's go. I think we have Tuesday off again, though, so there's at least that after what has been a very busy weekend. But
Tuesdays and Thursdays have been great.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, for sure.
But we are getting in the draft here. It's gonna be Selfless versus One Shot. Winner of this, saying LB round 10. This is LB finals, lower bracket finals coming up here. Winner of this will go on to fight Nubris.